Welcome to House Lux Estate, the premier channel for real estate and financial tips. Here, we're all about empowering you with knowledge and strategies to help you optimize your financial health and grow your wealth. Whether you are an aspiring homeowner, a seasoned investor, or an entrepreneur, this is your go-to place for practical and actionable insights. We cover a broad spectrum of topics, from property investment to financial management, all tailored to help you navigate the complex world of real estate and finance. Today, we're taking a slightly different turn, exploring a topic often misunderstood, yet incredibly powerful when used correctly. We're going to debunk the myth that debt is always a bad thing and show you how, when used strategically, it can actually be a tool for wealth creation. So buckle up as we dive into a fascinating topic: 5 ways to use debt to create wealth. Remember, knowledge is power, and you're about to become more powerful. Debt, a word that often strikes fear, but what if we could leverage it to create wealth? Let's start by defining debt. Simply put, debt is money borrowed by one party from another. It's a financial tool that allows us to make purchases or investments that we might not be able to afford up front. Many people view debt as a negative thing, a trap that leads to financial ruin. But that's one of the common misconceptions about debt. In reality, not all debt is bad. There's such a thing as good debt, like a mortgage on a home that appreciates in value, or a student loan for a degree that leads to a high-paying job. Debt becomes a problem when it's used irresponsibly. For example, racking up credit card bills for unnecessary purchases. But when used wisely and strategically, debt can be a powerful tool to build wealth. Now that we have a better understanding of debt, let's explore how we can use it to our advantage. One of the most effective ways to use debt is to invest in real estate. Real estate is a tangible asset, a physical entity that you can touch, feel, and utilize. Its value often appreciates over time, making it an ideal investment. But how can we leverage debt to get our foot in the door of real estate investment? Let's start with the basics: loans or mortgages. These financial tools allow you to purchase property without having to pay the full amount up front. Instead, you borrow the money and repay it over a set period, typically with interest. This is where research and careful planning come into play. You need to ensure that the potential return on investment from the property will cover the loan repayments and still leave you with a profit. Let's illustrate this with an example. Suppose you take out a loan to purchase a rental property. The rent you receive from tenants can cover your loan repayments and potentially leave you with a little extra each month. Over time, the property's value may increase, so when you decide to sell, you could make a profit, even after repaying your loan in full. However, it's not all sunshine and roses. Real estate investment comes with potential risks. Property values can go down, tenants can default on their rent, and unexpected maintenance costs can arise. That's why it's crucial to do thorough research before investing and consider seeking advice from a financial advisor or real estate professional. You also need to carefully consider the type of loan or mortgage that's right for you. Fixed-rate mortgages offer stability with the same repayments throughout the loan term, while variable-rate mortgages can offer lower initial repayments but could increase over time. But despite the risks, when done right, real estate investment can be a powerful wealth creation strategy. It can provide a reliable income stream, help diversify your investment portfolio, and even offer potential tax benefits. Real estate investment can provide a reliable income stream and long-term financial security. So, if you're looking for ways to use debt to create wealth, real estate investment could be a viable option. Another excellent way to use debt is for business expansion. It might seem counterintuitive at first, but let's think about it for a moment. When you're running a business, there often comes a point where expansion becomes necessary to meet growing demand or capture a larger market share. But expansion requires capital, and that's where debt comes in. Imagine you own a thriving local bakery. You've been successful, and your products are loved by the community. You've reached the point where your current location can't keep up with the demand. You have 2 options. You can either limit your growth and continue as you are, or you can take out a loan to open a second location. Business loans for expansion can be a game changer. They give you the resources to increase your production capacity, hire more staff, invest in marketing, or even open new locations. Essentially, you're using someone else's money to increase your potential for profits. It's like planting a seed borrowed from a neighbor to grow a tree that will bear fruit for years to come. But here's the catch. Just as you wouldn't plant a seed in barren soil, you shouldn't take on debt without a solid business plan. you need to have a clear vision of how this expansion will increase your profits. This includes market research, financial forecasts, and a detailed plan of action. A business loan is not a free pass. It's a responsibility. It's a commitment to your business's future. And it's a promise to your lender that you'll repay the borrowed money with interest. So if you're confident about your business's potential and you have a robust plan in place, using debt for business expansion can be a smart move. It's a strategy that, when executed well, can help you grow your business faster and reach new heights. So, the next time you're contemplating business expansion, don't let the lack of funds hold you back. Remember that wisely used debt can be a powerful tool for growth. Using debt for business expansion can lead to exponential growth and increased profits. Education is an investment in yourself, and sometimes debt can help you make this investment. Let's talk about student loans. They're a form of debt that millions of people take on every year to finance their education. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. After all, isn't the goal to avoid debt? The key here is understanding the difference between good and bad debt. Student loans, when used wisely, can be a form of good debt. So, how does debt create wealth through education? Well, it's all about increasing your earning potential. A person with a college degree tends to earn more over their lifetime than a person without one. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, for example, states that the median weekly earnings for someone with a bachelor's degree is around 65% higher than for someone with only a high school diploma. However, the potential for higher earning power with a degree doesn't mean you should take on massive amounts of student loan debt for any degree. It's crucial to choose a field of study that will lead to a career with a good return on investment. For instance, degrees in fields such as engineering, computer science, and healthcare often lead to higher-paying jobs. So, if you're considering using debt to finance your education, be strategic about it. Consider the potential earnings in your chosen field, the cost of the degree, and your ability to repay the loan. Remember, the goal here isn't to drown in debt, but to use it as a tool that can open doors to higher-paying jobs and a more secure financial future. A tool that can elevate your standard of living and provide you with a comfortable lifestyle. It's also worth mentioning that education doesn't just translate into financial wealth. It can enrich your life in numerous other ways, providing you with knowledge, skills, and experiences that are invaluable. So, while using debt for education might seem daunting, remember that it's an investment in your future, your potential, and your wealth. An educated individual stands a better chance of increasing their wealth. So think wisely, plan carefully, and let education be your stepping stone to a wealthier future. We've covered some exciting ways to use debt to create wealth. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane to revisit these strategies. First, we talked about using debt to invest in real estate. This method allows you to leverage borrowed money to acquire properties that can generate a steady stream of income. Over time, as the value of these properties increases, your net worth grows, turning your debt into wealth. Next, we delved into using debt for business expansion. When used wisely, debt can provide the necessary capital to take your business to the next level. You can invest in new technologies, hire more staff, or expand into new markets. The key here is to ensure the return on your investment exceeds the cost of your debt. Then we explored using debt for education. Education is an investment in yourself. By taking on student loans, you can acquire skills and qualifications that can lead to higher-paying jobs in the future. Over time, the increase in your earning potential can far outweigh the initial debt. But remember, each of these methods comes with its own set of risks. Real estate markets can fluctuate, business expansions can fail, and there's no guarantee that a degree will lead to a high-paying job. That's why it's crucial to do your homework, understand the risks, and make informed decisions. And of course, always remember that debt is a tool, not a solution. It should be used strategically and responsibly. Too much debt can lead to financial strain, while the right amount of debt, used wisely, can help you build wealth. Remember, using debt to create wealth isn't a guarantee, but with careful planning and smart decisions, it can certainly be a powerful tool. Thanks for watching House Lux Estate. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful videos.